From full-on screaming and dinner dates gone wrong, these celebrity couples thought their fights were kept secret, but boy were they wrong. Now starting off, we have Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Now the pair have been caught fighting many times, but one of the first incidents that occurred was shortly after Jennifer's Today interview, with the couple filmed having what looked like a tense argument. Now in a clip that quickly went viral on TikTok, J-Lo appears to taste Ben's drink and then looks at him sternly. She seems visibly fed up with her husband as he tries to defend himself and repeatedly says, "Jen." Now he could also be seen yelling over the music that he did not drink anything. It was theorized that at the time Ben is insisting that he hasn't been drinking alcohol, and she was tasting his drink to check in the video. Now Ben has been open about his recovery from alcoholism and has been to rehab multiple times over the years, like in 2001, 2017, and 2018. But with the video, most people seem to think that Jennifer is being unsupportive of Ben's struggles. It just looks like she doesn't trust him, which is concerning. Then Ben found himself at the center of attention after he was shown looking bored and miserable while he and Jen attended the Grammys. The pair went viral once again after the cameras caught them having yet another tense-looking exchange. In the clip, Ben can be seen leaning in to whisper in Jen's ear, only for her to turn her head suddenly and sternly say something to him. She then puts her hand on her chest and looks to tell Ben to sit up as he immediately adjusts his posture. Fans on Twitter had a field day guessing about what the husband and wife duo could have possibly been fighting about, with people speculating that Ben's unusual behavior on that night may have been because he was drinking. Simon Cowell and Lauren Silverman met in 2004 while on vacation in Barbados, although Lauren was married to businessman Andrew Silverman at the time. Years later, Simon and Lauren quietly began seeing each other, and in July 2013, people confirmed that the couple were expecting a child together and that the Silvermans had filed for divorce. In March 2021, paparazzi photographed Simon and Lauren arguing while strolling with their son Eric and their dog. Now people passing by the couple reported that the X Factor judge had a face like thunder while the couple appeared to be arguing, resulting in Lauren walking away from Simon and the former American Idol judge crossing the street to walk on the opposite side of the road while speaking on his phone. Now this wasn't the first time the pair has been caught bickering in public, as they seem to have been having a furious dispute inside a vehicle in New York City in September 2013. Now according to page 6, the pair were spotted arguing at the rear of the SUV with their windows down in broad daylight. Simon was seen with his hands in the air while Lauren appeared upset. Now hours later though, the couple appeared to be okay as they strolled down New York's Upper East Side, smiling. In March 2016, singer McKenna joined the reality series The Only Way is Essex. Now previous to her joining the cast, she and her castmate Pete Wicks were rumored to have been seeing each other. Now the couple started off their TV romance head over heels for each other, however, with both of them having a tendency to lose their temper, things headed south. The relationship and the failure of it became a major plot point on the show's 2017 season, and about a week after the couple's tear-filled split aired on the show, the pair took the drama to the streets, literally, in what the Sun described as an explosive role that threatened to turn violent. Although they were apparently shooting a scene for the reality series, things got out of hand, and production staffers eventually intervened and separated the exes, who were, at times, nose to nose, screaming at and manhandling one another. Now although the reality stars just couldn't move past Pete's texting scandal where he was caught sending racy messages to model Jackie Ryland during his time with Meghan, they did seem to end up on friendly terms. Now on a cute, if not slightly awkward run-in during a 2019 episode of Celebs Go Dating, they even exchanged a kiss and briefly flirted. Kourtney Cox and musician Johnny McDaid had been dating since 2013 and took their relationship to the next level when the Snow Patrol singer proposed 6 months later. However, by November 2015, Cosmopolitan claimed that the pair had split because Kourtney was determined to live in Los Angeles while Johnny preferred that they go to London. Now while the couple renewed their romance in 2016, resolving to work things out and live on different sides of the Atlantic, paparazzi saw them bickering outside a restaurant in West London in August of the same year. Now Kourtney was photographed flailing her arms and appearing strained as the pair sat outside Granger & Co. in Notting Hill, London. Now at one point she looked to be holding her head in her hands as things began to become more emotional, even turning her head away from her lover. Now according to the Daily Mail, she gave Johnny quite the treatment before leaving the table, but they are currently together today as Johnny made an appearance at the revealing of her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame that happened on February 27, 2023. 2023. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner first met on the set of the 2000 movie Pearl Harbor, but were in separate relationships at the time. The pair then started a relationship and got married in 2005, and they had 3 children and likely had a perfect family until their nanny Christine Azoian claimed that she and Ben had an affair. Then in 2016, the pair got caught having an emotional moment inside a car prior to their divorce. The couple were snapped inside their SUV after dropping their 3 children at school when things got heated. Now, judging by the pictures that circulated online, Jennifer was seen frustrated as she made hand gestures throughout the argument. Now, at one point, she could be seen breaking down in tears inside the vehicle. Now, the reason for this? Well, in 2015, sources told Page 6, amid reports of Ben's gambling and alleged cheating with other women, that the pair had been drifting apart and had been in professional therapy for years. Now, their split was announced a day after their 10th wedding anniversary, and they finalized their divorce in 2018, but remain on good terms. Stephen Amell and his wife Cassandra Jean have been married since 2012, but things got a little ugly for the couple when they had an altercation on a Delta flight from Austin to Los Angeles that ended up with the actor having to be removed from the flight. Now, according to a report, Amell was screaming at his wife on the plane and appeared to be intoxicated when a flight attendant asked him to calm down several times. However, the actor had to be removed from the flight by an air marshal and 3 flight attendants who escorted him off the plane, while his wife remained on the flight bound for LA. With the incident made public, Amell felt the need to tell his fans what happened on Twitter, saying that he let his emotions get the better of him. "My wife and I got into an argument Monday afternoon on a Delta flight from Austin to LA. I was asked to lower my voice and I did. Approximately 10 minutes later, I was asked to leave the flight and I did so immediately. I was not forcibly removed," he said, also adding, "I rebooked myself on a Southwest flight 2 hours later and traveled home without any further issue. I let my emotions get the better of me, end of story, must be a slow news cycle." Nicholas Hoult and Jennifer Lawrence found love when they co-starred in the X-Men movie series. Now, the pair, who split in 2014 after dating for nearly 5 years, were once spotted having a rough moment during a dinner. According to reports, the former couple was at a restaurant together when they started arguing. Witnesses claim that the actress was upset about something and even threw her hands into the air. Now, Nicholas seemingly also grew frustrated as he started shouting. Jennifer apparently had enough with him as he then stormed out of the restaurant. Jesy Nelson and her then fiance Jake Roche arrived together at the album release party for Little Mix's Get Weird album. They were supposed to be in a celebratory spirit for the event, but things took a turn as it ended up with Jesy crying. It was said the pair were caught on camera having a huge fight before Jake stormed out. Now, as for Jesy, she broke down in tears, ruining her makeup that ran down her face. While it remains to be seen what caused the fight at the time, the couple later announced their split as Jake wasn't ready to have a child. But wow, did he really have to start something with her on the day of an important event? Now, John Mayer and Jessica Simpson were together for a year in 2006 and kept fans guessing on their on-again, off-again relationship. Now, their dysfunctional ways were exposed while they were on vacation in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. By the looks of the pictures captured by the paparazzi, Jessica was so over him. Shortly after the pictures surfaced, news broke out that the couple had called things off. Now, to add insult to injury, it was confirmed that they had actually broken up in these photographs. An insider confirmed this to People, saying they broke up Sunday night, but who knows what the future will hold. This is the 12th time they've broken up. Their relationship is volatile. Last week they felt better than ever, this week things are rocky, who knows what the future will bring. Now, a friend of John added their 2 cents about what went wrong by saying every relationship has its differences, but with Jessica and John, those differences were starting to become more and more apparent. Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick have had many fights throughout the years, and a lot were caught on camera for keeping up with the Kardashians. Although they usually fought in the privacy of their own homes, there were multiple instances where they fought out in public, like when they were having lunch in Miami. Now, the pair only had 2 kids at the time, Mason and Penelope, and these parents weren't seeing eye to eye. Although the drama was revealed to be filmed for an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so it's up to you to decide whether it was staged or not, but Scott could be seen waving his hands in the air and even pointing at Kourtney. Yet Kourtney just laughed and seemed to shrug off his complaints. Now, the tension continued until they finished their meal and left the restaurant. Now, at the time, Kourtney and Scott were going through a rocky patch in their relationship, as an insider close to Scott told the Daily Mail that he was on a downward spiral and more of a mess than I've ever seen him. Now, the insider also claimed that it was Khloe who stepped in to tell Kourtney that her partner was drinking again. Now, the famous duo have since broken up and still very much co-parent their 3 children together. other. Now, did any fight on our list shock you? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.